Adverts with more engagement perform much better. You know what I mean? Because when a post has a lot of engagements, likes and shares, people are going to be like, oh, this is cool. People really like this. Then I should also drop my 2 cents and comment, or let me share it as well. What is this? Let me click on their page. Who are these guys? Why is everybody talking about them? That's why.
This is what I was made to do. I was born for this. I was born for this. Nothing gonna stop me now.
How's it going, guys? What's happening? Welcome back to yet another video. My name is Untitled, and in this video series we go through digital marketing tactics, tips and advice. Today we're going to be going through Facebook adverts. I'm going to talk to you guys about how you create a Facebook advert from beginning to the end, from start to finish. And this was requested by a lovely lady by the name of Lulu Oliphant. She requested this video. She said, Tawanda, please create a video just explaining how you create Facebook ads from start to finish. Now, before I actually start with the technicalities of creating the advert on Facebook, you just need to know that before you actually create the advert, you need to understand what's your objective, what's your strategy, why you're creating the advert, right? So you need to know those things. You need to know why you're creating the advert. You need to have a strategy in place. What are you trying to achieve? What's your objective? Are you trying to grow sales? Are you trying to grow your brand? You know, are you trying to grow a new page's likes? You know, you need to understand those things. Are you trying to get leads? What's the main objective? Are you running a competition? What do you want to happen from this advert? Are you trying to get sales from it? You know, you're trying to sell a product. Are you trying to gather emails, get leads? What exactly do you want to happen with this advert? So you need to create like a strategy. You know what I mean? I'm sure because you are creating this advert, you already have a strategy in place. So you need to have a strategy. It's very important. So you and your team need to just sit down and discuss your strategy. Okay, and then also another thing, I spoke about this in my previous video. I spoke about having a holistic digital marketing campaign or strategy. You can't create an advert if your Facebook page looks like shit, right? If your Facebook page looks like crap and you create it, you can have the best advert, best copyright, best digital design and send it out and have millions of people looking at it and like, oh man, this is so good. They go and click on your page looks like shit or looks like crap, it looks very bad, and then people are not going to buy what you're selling, right? They're not going to listen to you because you are not representing yourself well, right? And then the same thing goes with Google as well, Instagram as well. So you might have a great advert, great Facebook page, but then you don't have a website. People will be like, oh, you do have a website, but your website is crap. And people are like, I don't trust these guys. They seem like a scam artist or a scam company. You know what I mean? They're trying to scam you or something like that. So you need to be holistic. You know what I mean? Everything needs to be in conjunction and complementary to each other. You know what I mean? You need to, if you're running pay-per-click, I would suggest that you do run Facebook ads in conjunction with pay-per-click, in conjunction with SEO, in conjunction with email marketing, with conjunction to YouTube pre-roll ads as well. But then that obviously needs sometimes you don't have to do all of that because it's just pointless. You just could be wasting money. But yeah, just a holistic approach is always good. Okay, cool. So let me get into it now. Let's jump straight into how to create this advert. All right, cool. So what I usually do is I design, if I'm doing it myself, if it's a very simple design, if it's a simple advert, I design it myself on Canva. If it's not, usually it's not the case that it's simple. So I send it to my graphic designer, my partner. He's not my graphic designer, he's my partner in the company. And he's the graphic designer. He does everything graphic design. And he does it. But then if it's simple, I do it. Like for instance, I just literally created this like 5 minutes ago. Okay, this is how it was looking prior to. I'm gonna just undo a whole lot of things here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is what it was looking like. Okay, this is what it was looking like. It was looking like this. And yeah, so I do it on Canva. But before, wait, let me just show you why I use Canva. So Canva is very easy, my friends. Canva is ridiculously easy. I'm just gonna close this. Canva is ridiculously easy. What you can do, like you see here, I said Instagram post, and they've got like a lot of templates here. I made a video about it, so go and check it out if you haven't. They've got a lot of templates that you can actually choose from. You don't have to you don't have to like delve deep inside too much into design if you're not a design person. You can just come here, use the templates, change the words, change the photos, change the colors if you want, and then use that. You know what I mean? It's very, very basic, very easy as well. So you can, if it's an Instagram post and an Instagram advert, here you are. Here it is right there. You can literally create Instagram stories adverts as well. Let's see, Instagram story. Do they have, I think this is an Instagram story. So you can literally create Instagram story. You can literally create anything and everything. Your Facebook ad. Right? Here are your Facebook adverts. These are all your Facebook adverts. You can create, see, clearance sale 50%. So come here on Canva, type in what you want, Facebook adverts, and then there you go. If you're selling shoes, if you're selling jackets or clothes, you know what I mean, bakeries, cars. So go to Canva, type in which template you want, click on the template, and then use it. I'm not using any templates because I think I'm not that bad of a designer. So anyway, let's hope that I'm going to be able to get back to my initial final design. Yeah, so here it is. Cool. All right. Now, once this is done, you're going to render it. Just click over here, download PNG, choose which file you want. Done. Cool. And then now we're going to go on to Business Manager. Now, Business Manager, for those of you guys that don't know what it is, Business Manager is basically the place where you handle all your Facebook pages. So if you're an agency or if you're a freelancer, you're probably managing more than 2 Facebook pages, and Business Manager allows you to manage all of them in one place. So you can post on Business Manager. Can you? I think so. But you can create your adverts here. You can see your statistics and analytics. You know, you can see your how much you're spending, control your spend, make all your settings for this is like the business side of it, the back end of it. This is where you handle everything technical and and everything that just has to do with the business side of running adverts. This is where you do it on Business Manager. So it's really, really cool. If you want, I can do a video on it. You can just tell me, drop a comment if you want me to. But yeah, this is where you go to handle the back end of your advert. So we're going to click on create. I'm going to be creating an advert on Untitled, which is my page, which we're currently on now. Like I said, once you know your strategy and your objective, it's going to be easier for you to actually create the advert. So I'm going to go ahead and actually choose engagement. Okay. The reason why I choose engagement is because I'm going to let this, you remember what I said earlier on about posting a post as a post, posting an advert as a post, and then using that post, let it run for like 5 days. And then once the post has gained engagement, likes, comments, shares, then you create an advert from that, because posts or adverts with more engagement perform much better. You know what I mean? Because when a post has a lot of engagements, likes, and shares, people are going to be like, oh, this is cool. People really like this. Then I should also drop my 2 cents and comment, or let me share it as well. What is this? Let me click on their page. Who are these guys? Why is everybody talking about them? That's why. So I'm going to go and click on engagement. If it was a video, it would be different, because maybe I choose video views, but the same thing applies with videos as well. You can make it engagement first and then let it go. Maybe change it afterwards into reach. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to choose engagement first, and then I'm going to go and choose reach to reach a lot of people. Okay. Post engagement, post likes. Now I just want everything, engagement. And then I'm going to change my campaign name. I'm going to say Tawanda create content campaign. Right? Yeah. And then campaign budget optimization. Optimize your budget across all ad sets. Let's see. That's exactly what I want to do. Then you want to switch that on, and then daily budget. No, I choose a lifetime budget, and I usually go for about $500 when I'm creating. So with the budget, it depends on what your objective is, what your strategy is. So it's going to be different. Like that's why I said it's very important to strategize first. Like for instance, if you're a new company and you're launching a new product, you might need to. In fact, you're definitely going to need to just go big on marketing. That's what you do when you're a new business launching a new product. You go big on your marketing. You retarget people. You show your ads all the time until people know who you are, what you do. They click on your website. You need to be irritating. You need to do advertising so much to the point where it becomes irritating to the person. That's what Artlist and Artgrid do. Artlist, for those of you that don't know, they're a music service. They offer you a subscription. You pay like $250 a month, and then you can access unlimited amounts of music downloads, and you can use it however you want. So with Artlist, what they did was they were a new product, new business. They went out in their marketing. They did pre-roll ads on YouTube. They did Facebook retargeting very well, and they ran like a bunch of still flyer adverts. That those are non-video ads. They did a lot of still adverts, and it was really cool. I felt like their marketing was good because I ended up buying their product. Anyway, it's really important for you to decide, what are you doing? Are you a new product? Have you been in the market for a while? Do people know you? Then you can decide on your budget. It's all up to you, and also if you can afford it or not. It all depends on how much you can afford as well. And then A/B and testing, for those of you that don't know, A/B and testing, this allows you to test different adverts. So you might have, say you're a bookshop, you're selling books, and now what you want to do is you want to see if this book is going to do better or this book is going to do better. So what you're going to do is you're going to create an ad for this and this with the same $600 that we're using here. You get it? And then if this one performs better, then you stop this one and then you let this one run. That's just its most basic form. So we're going to say continue now. And then we're going to just change this ad set name to say create content. All right, so we're going to create this audience from scratch together. I've got a couple of saved audiences, but I'm not going to use them because we are doing this together from start to finish. Now, when you're creating your audience, you need to understand and know who your target audience is. Who are the people that are most likely to buy your product? Who are the people that are most likely to need your product? And what do they actually want? What need or desire are you satisfying amongst your audience, and which other people have that same need in common? Outside of your audience, there might be other people that have that same need in common. You know what I mean? So you need to think about those things. Who are those people? What do they want? In my case, since I'm selling digital marketing or I'm promoting digital marketing, what I'm going to do, right? Location. So I'm going to just edit this. I'll say South Africa. Usually I like to target like upmarket places because I want my content to reach business owners, entrepreneurs, managers, executives. You get it? I want those people to see my content. So I will say South Africa, and I'll just choose Sandton. I'd say Sandton, Gauteng. I'd say Umhlanga. This is where those people live, and that's where most of their offices are. Okay, and then I'd also go into onto Google. Like for instance, this is what I'll do. I'll say office parks in, say, Durban. Let's see. There we go. You see. So now I know all of these office parks. Offices in Durban. No, man. Office parks in Durban. So there we go. So we got Westville, Westway Office Park. So what I do now, come here and say Westway Office Park. So you see this? I literally just searched Office Park in Ethekwini, and then I'm gonna copy this because I'm gonna use this for a lot more other searches. And we got the Glades Office Park. I choose that because I'm choosing these office parks because that's where my target market is. I want managers, Facebook, like I want business managers, owners, department managers to see this and say, this is what we need for our digital marketing. Let's call this guy. That's my thinking behind all of my ads, even for my agency as well. So we're gonna say Riverside Business Park. We're gonna copy this. Can we copy that? Yeah, copy that. We come here. We say, where is it? Scotland. No, we want it in Ethekwini. Yeah. Nope. Okay, let's see. Business Park. Business Park, Ethekwini. And then we're gonna, like for instance, in Joburg, we're gonna come here and say office parks in Joburg. Eastgate Office Park. So we're gonna say Eastgate Office Park. Eastgate Office Park. Houghton Estate Office Park. Yeah, that's basically all you do. Rinse and repeat. You find your office parks, or you find your areas where you think your target market is, right? If you're a mechanic, then you might just want to search in the proximity of your mechanical shop, because it doesn't make sense targeting people that live on the other side of town, because they're not going to drive all the way to your mechanical shop and leave all the other mechanics that are in the proximity of their houses. So you want to target, like maybe say a 10-kilometer radius around your business. Okay, if you're a bakery, same thing. You know what I mean? If you're a salon, same thing. It all depends on what business you are doing and a whole other stuff. So I also like targeting Zimbabwe, because I am from Zimbabwe, and here I don't really know a lot of places in Zim because I'm in South Africa, so I just choose South Africa. And then another thing that I've been actually wanting to do with my videos is actually have African people see it. We all African, right? But I wanted to target other countries in Africa, not just Zim and South Africa, like Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, all of that stuff. I think that my content can add value, not just to me, but I think that my content can add value to more people in Africa. I think a lot of people in Africa need to understand digital marketing. They'd find value from watching my content. So I want to target those countries and have my content appear in their country. So I'm going to target Namibia. Let's see here. Namibia. Where are you? Namibia. We're going to go to Tanzania. Okay, cool. So there we go. We've targeted a couple of places, and I know that this is very broad. This is very, very broad location targeting. But then again, like I said, that's basically how I would go about it. Obviously, if I was doing it not for the sake of this video, I would delve much deeper into it. And let's see. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is where you start choosing the type of people who are actually going to see your content or your advert, and who are going to be, who you think is actually going to be interested in your product. So let's see, we're going to browse here. All right, so you can see that you got education, financial, life events, parents, interests, behaviors. You got a whole lot of demographics and interests and behaviors for you to choose from. So if you know your target audience, you know what they like, what LSM group they are in, and you know them to the core, then you can definitely pick and choose and create the type of person that you want, or the profile that you want for your audience. Now for me, because my target is managers, business owners, and all of that, I'm going to target people who have gone to school and who have gotten, like, say, maybe a master's degree, a professional. Come on, what's happening now? What are you doing? Master's degree, a professional degree. Field of study is very important now because you can actually search what your audience might have studied. You know, if you're targeting, if you're a debt consultation company, maybe your target is government employees. So your teachers, nurses, and all of that stuff. So you need to know what they studied, or it helps knowing what they studied. You know what I mean? So for me, I would say marketing, right? Marketing. Come on, where's my computer? Marketing, right? Marketing assistant, digital marketing strategist, right? That's the field of study. Marketing assistant. We say, okay, let's say HR, right? Say HR, human resources officer, human resources assistant, right? Social media. Social media marketing, social media strategist, retail merchandiser, store manager. So you can go on and choose exactly more other stuff. I would also give you an advice that you shouldn't be too romantic and complicate it too much, because you might end up confusing the profile of your, you might end up choosing conflicting characteristics of your target audience. You know what I mean? You don't want to choose too many things. Just choose the basic ones and then go ahead with that one. Let's see here. So we're gonna go down to schools. I'm gonna skip that. Undergrad years, I'm gonna skip that. Life events. Now here you can start choosing, if this is really cool if you're actually in like a restaurant industry or entertainment industry, because then you can create an advert with the hope of having people who have upcoming birthdays, upcoming anniversaries, newlyweds coming to your event to celebrate. You know what I mean? So I'm going to skip that because it's not really relevant for me. So anniversaries, birthdays, friends of, new relationships, all of that stuff. Parents, I will say all parents. You know what I mean? All parents. Let's just say parents all. So we're gonna take that and untick that. Come on, take that, and then we're gonna say relationship. I'm gonna skip that. Now work, employers. So another thing that is cool, if you know where your target audience could work, target your ads based on where they work. Vodacom. Yeah, Vodacom. You target Vodacom. So now you can actually start targeting which companies your audience could be working for or working at or even owning. Let's choose another one. We're going to say, I'll say BMW. You know? Yeah, anyway, you do that and you choose all of these. You choose which places you think your audience works at. You can come and choose the industry that you want to target. So which industry is your target audience in, you know? So for me, I would say administrative services, because it really doesn't matter for me who sees my advert. At the end of the day, everybody might need digital marketing. So obviously I'm not going to choose each and every industry. Some industries I don't offer my services to because it's irrelevant. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to choose arts and media, architecture and engineering, business and finance. So now I've got my industries and job titles. You can do that as well. Now we go down to interests. What interests do your target audience has? Advertising in my case, yes. Agriculture, no, I'm not worried about agriculture. Entertainment, what do they like? Games, you can come here and choose board games, casino games, whatever. Gambling, what do they like? You can choose all of that. For me, it's games, doesn't really matter. Live events, it doesn't really matter. In my case, movies, music, I don't really care what music you like or what entertainment you like. Family relationships, it's irrelevant for me, but you can choose each and every one of these. So I'm just going to skip this because it is kind of a long process. So I'm going to skip this section where we choose our audience and create the profile of our audience, but you guys can see exactly how it goes. You kind of get the gist of it, that it's you just choosing and creating a profile of your perfect customer, okay? And then you create that person and then you find other people that are similar to that person. So I'm just going to do another thing that I like doing is searching. Okay, so I search for people who are admins of pages. So I say admins, say Facebook page admin. You know what I mean? Because those people find my content valuable. Those are the people that are running adverts. So that's what I do. Say Facebook page admins. And then we can pause this stage and I can say save this audience, and then we can create a name for it and say create content. No, we're still going to use this again. So we can say Tawanda. Then we save it. Okay. We save it and then we go on to the next stage. Now the next stage is, and I usually like running my ads for 10 days. I don't like running it more than 10 days. I like running them for 10 days because, and I usually, and that happens usually when I've got like 1,000 rands worth of budget spend on that ad. I find that 10 days is a perfect day because it allows the ad to run. It allows the ad to gain momentum. It allows the ad to get seen by a lot of people, to get a lot of traction, momentum, move forward and appear on people's feeds. And then by the end of 10 days, I remove it because you don't want to end up being a nuisance and have people seeing your ad way too many times than they should. But again, it depends on your strategy. If you're a new kid on the block, new product, you might just want to be running adverts for even 3 months. It can go on every day for as long as you need. It depends on your strategy, your time frame and everything. And another thing, because we're going to change our objective later on, remember that we set the objective to engagement so that we have a lot of engagement on the ad. Later on, we're going to change it to reach. So the first 5 days, what I do is I run it with the objective of engagement, let that run. After that, I cancel it and then use the remainder of the budget for reach. That's what I do. Anyway, 10 days. Cool. We're going to say the 4th of June. That's 10 days. And you now we're going to choose our ad spend limit. Remember that I said we're running half of this campaign with the objective of engagement and then later on reach. So I'm going to set the maximum to $300 because our maximum spend limit or our budget is $600. So that's what we're going to do. Then we hit continue. Now you create your adverts. This is where the creative part comes in. And another thing, my friends, one thing that I like about advertising is that advertising is a science and it's also an art. So there's the science, which we just did now, of actually thinking how you're going to have people buy your product, creating the profile of your audience. That is the science behind it. And then the creative part of creating the ad, the nice, eye-catching, attractive ad, that's the beauty and the art of it. You know what I mean? So I really love advertising and marketing. So let's create the ad name. We're going to say create content. Okay, cool. Instagram and Facebook. That's what we want to have our ads appear on, and we're going to create the ad. We're not going to use an existing post. Yeah, we're going to create a new ad. So we're going to upload. We're going to say add media, add an image, upload. Now you're going to go into the files and choose the advert that you created from Canva and upload it here. And then we're going to wait for it to upload. And then what's going on? Why did you fail? Okay, so I'm having trouble uploading that advert that we created from Canva. So I'm just going to use another one that had been already uploaded onto Facebook. We're going to just use it here. It's one that I created for Vinga Media. We're just going to use that just for the sake of finishing this tutorial. So yeah, there we go. This is our preview. This is what our advert is going to look like on our page. And we're going to say, let's see, edit placement. So now you can see the preview on every platform where your advert is going to appear. You can say Facebook desktop, Messenger, and everything else. Yeah. So another thing that we need to make sure is that the photo that we just posted is not cropped up and cutting out all the important edges out. Sometimes Facebook just does that. It crops up the image. So what you can do to do that, you can say edit, and you can say crop image, use original or square, horizontal, blah blah blah. You see what I'm saying? It crops that out sometimes, or it crops the other side out, but we're using original. Cool beans. And you might also have to do for each platform individually. Do that for each and every platform individually. Now, because we have our artwork, now what we're going to do is create our copy. That's the write-up or the caption. So what we're going to say is, okay, so here we go. We've got our caption. That's it right there. It's very, very short, sharp, and sweet. So one thing that I'm going to recommend you do is do not put too much text on the caption. So, and another thing that you're going to notice is that the photo that we put up, or the advert that we put up here, has very minimal text. You can't be putting a photo or an advert with a lot of text. Facebook does not like that. It does not allow it. It does allow it, but then people also will not consume your advert. People will just see this big bunch of text and they're just going to scroll past it. They don't have time for that. You need to keep it very, very minimal and very, very short, sharp, and sweet. A person needs to be able to read what you're saying in under 5 seconds or 3 seconds, right? You need to optimize your advert to be read in under 3 seconds. At most, it could be 5 seconds. So very, very short, sharp, and sweet. Send your message quickly, because a person scrolls on Facebook at a rate of 3 seconds, right? So a person has 3 seconds to consume your ad. It's just like a billboard. It's just like when you're driving your car on the freeway and there's a billboard there. How much time do you actually have to get the message that's on that billboard there? You've got 3 seconds while you're driving. You glance for 3 seconds and you're back on the road. That's the same logic we're using on Facebook advertising. So that's what you want to do with your caption as well. Don't put too much text. You don't want to have that read more sign that appears in blue in your caption for people to actually click it. People don't click that unless your caption is really, really really good, unless you've got a very, very captivating piece of caption there that just makes people want to read more. But people hardly do that. You need to just be very, very minimal. Do not put a lot of stuff over there. Just keep it very simple. Okay, cool. Right, now that I've got that point across, and you can also add a call to action. For me, my call to action would be what? Because this is pretty much a branding advert. It's not really a sales advert. So I wouldn't want anybody to send me a message. I just want myself to send them a message. So, and that's what I'm doing with this advert. So I'm not going to choose a call to action button, but if you want people to send you a message on Messenger, people to go to your website, you can add all of that here. Get a code that sends them to the website. I think exactly. Learn more. Shop now, all of that stuff. If you're running a Shopify or e-commerce site, you can add all of those buttons. Okay, cool. So here we go, my friends. We're done. That's it right here. We're done. We're done with the advert. We're done with the caption, and the advert looks good. This is what it's going to look like on Facebook, on people's phones. As you can see, that's the preview. Now, the last part is setting up a pixel. I'm not going to go through that here. The pixel needs its own segment. It needs its own video. But basically what a pixel is like a cookie. Okay, so if you have a website, you can set up that cookie on your website. And when people go onto your website, the pixel is going to follow them on Facebook. So let's say I am selling cell phones, right? And my computer.com website is where I sell my cell phones. When people go onto computer.com and they say add to cart, but then they get distracted and then don't actually make the purchase, my pixel is going to follow them on Facebook and retarget them and show them the phone that they were actually interested in and say, this is the phone that you're interested in. Check it out. It's only 9.999 thousand rand. All right. So that's it. That's basically what a pixel is. It's just basically like a cookie. It follows you. It retargets your audience. Okay. It's very, very important. It works very well. I find it very, very, very useful because it's very useful. You know, it's very effective. So we're done. Once you're done, you hit confirm and your advert is going to be sent to Facebook for review. It's been a long video. I know it's been a very, very long video. I literally had to use 2 memory cards for this video, my friends. And I hope that I've added value. I hope that Lulu, the lady that requested this video, has found value from watching this video. I hope I explained everything properly. I tried to keep it as simple as possible. I tried my best. And that's it. Now you can go and try it out. At the first couple of times, it is going to be daunting. It is going to be a bit daunting. It's going to be a bit, you're going to be unsure and uncertain of yourself. You're going to be a little nervous, but try it out. Just like anything else, that's what happens. Try it out. Play around with Canva. Create your nice advert. Go into Google, search cool. Like if you let's say you're in the hotel industry, search hotel Facebook ads, and then go and copy and paste. See what you think is relevant for your market, and then use that. Try that out. Come over to Business Manager on Facebook, and then just create your adverts. Have fun creating the profile of your audience. It's really cool. It's really fun. Once you get the hang of it, you can literally just create an advert in like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So that's it, my friends. That's the end of the video. It's been long, I know, but there's been a lot of value in this video. This is probably the most value I've added in one video. This, out of all the videos I've done in digital marketing, this is probably the one that a lot of people are going to find the most value from. So yeah, please share this with your friends. There's other people that can find value from this video. So please share it with your friends. Don't be stingy with information and knowledge. Let's share the knowledge. We are in Africa. Like I said, my plan is to target Africa now with all my videos and just help out all other people who need this help, who need to know how to actually execute digital marketing. So this is the end. Thank you very much, my friend, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.